Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil 5.
Meant by answers.
Not sure, but obviously there's a connection with Umbrella, and that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig out.
Alright, so down here is actually one of those things. I remember that one in particular for some reason. But I'd also like to say sorry for the kind of abrupt ending at the end of the last video. I just wasn't really feeling super great, so I kind of needed just to hop off for a few minutes. So yeah, that felt a little awkward, and my apologies for it. So I'll probably have, I don't know, I'll probably see if I ended up, or how I ended up deciding to make it up to you guys. Because normally if there's something like that, I'll try to like bring up, hey, a jewel beetle, okay. Yeah, I'll try to bring up like maybe a fourth video or some like more heavily requested stuff. We'll have to go ahead and see. But yeah, so, was Umbrella doing research on these flowers? You know what, Chris? They actually were. And I don't know if we're actually going to learn about it. If we don't learn about it, like kind of by the end of the chapter, I'll talk to you guys about what exactly these flowers are. Because what they are is bad fucking news. That's really all you need to know. Okay, here we go. So a document. Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal, number 1. 1966. December 4th, Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly, this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or legend Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus, heretofore unknown, might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious. Is that how you pronounce it? Perspicacious? Yeah, perspicacious. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and staved off attacks from the Depaya. After such times, our efforts were finally rewarded. For even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. February 12th. We've hit the metaphorical brick wall. We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly, the plants were strong and grew quickly, and in a short amount of time they flowered. But here's when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the virus. Perhaps the environment in which they've grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. March 23rd, we've made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During the debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there's no point in starting a company. Doesn't he see that? It's all pointless. So, you might remember Resident Evil 1, there was mention of a virus that was prior to the T-virus. Hello, I missed a gem, I was looking for that one. Yes, and it was called the progenitor virus, because it was the progenitor of the virus, or it was the first of its kind. Yeah, these guys found something here in the caves of Africa that would eventually, like this, up until Resident Evil, again, full disclosure again, minor spoilers for Resident Evil Village. Until Resident Evil Village, this was sort of like the earliest foundation that we had into the start of the company. That, at least that I'm aware of, unless like one of the side offshoot games talked more about it. Yeah, this was the earliest reference to the starting of the Umbrella Corporation, and this virus was one of the things that caused it. And then obviously Village came out and kind of slightly retconned to that, but... Oh, hello. Yeah, you might know what those are. Okay, so this is actually good and bad, because I should have gotten rid of Sheva's gun, because she's actually going to be getting something much better, and I'm gonna want her to use that instead of what she currently has. Okay, so yeah, we can power this on. This is an Umbrella Corporation computer. Research Center Director Brandon's Journal. 1998. November 16th, we closed down the Research Center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard the Arclay facility in Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I spent every waking moment researching and extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard he died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all of Umbrella's labs. I was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella HQ every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie ambling through life, no thoughts, no feelings, and now the research center where I've spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or the other. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it is too late to have any semblance of a life again. Okay, so this is the... God damn it, there's so much fucking reading. Yeah, please give me that, Sheva. Oh, God. So I'm going to take a drink. This is the, 5th video I've recorded today, so my voice is starting to go already. Okay, let's go read this. Hopefully it's a shorter one. Okay, journal number 2, 1968. April 15th has been over a year since we've had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I know those routine attacks by the depai are really going to rack my nerves, but for the sake of our research, I will persevere. In the face of any unforeseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. If you're worried about the depai, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. I can only imagine the look of shock on her faces. Well, he's not wrong. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only one available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. August 19th, finally some good news. We learned they were able to chase the depai off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of those underground ruins, but it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, so there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer has said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparation to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities get built soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. On September 29th, I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the depai at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for their real research facilities. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 1969. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Stop writing so much. June 15th. The research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just some pile of tents. But I've come to a realization the past 9 months. The facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this. Oh my god, okay. Can I please not have to read anymore for a bit? Okay. Well, let's see. I'm actually going to pick this up so she doesn't waste it. And then... yeah, here we go. So they're actually... They were doing more research on the flowers inside of here.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons.
Yeah, so they're basically trying to harvest off...
From the picture, no doubt about it.
Yeah, we are, Sheva. Yeah, I'm just gonna go break all of their shit because fuck these guys. Thank you. There's no real reason to, but just because it's funny. It's those flowers again. Somehow I don't think those are for Mother's Day. Yeah, probably not, Chris. Okay, this is a more modern workstation. An email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm gonna be getting some time off soon. We completed most of our work on the new project. Sorry, you know I can't talk about work, so they're giving us all some time off as a reward for our work. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and will finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's the guy that sits next to me at work, and he's a good researcher and all, don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and is good as noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth, he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in and day out. I wish he made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days, and when I get back, I'll give you a call. We gotta go out and get smashed. I could use the break. Talk to you soon, Ryan. Okay. Cool. Well, let's keep on going. Well, that's worrying. So let me actually see something. There is... Hold on, let me... Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where the next weapon is for Sheva, which I really want her to get. And I think it'll be... I think it's coming up. I think it's like maybe the next one of these rooms that we can go into. Yeah, it's somewhere pretty close. I know for a fact that it's in this area, but that's all I really know. Alright, well, let's go ahead and let's give this a quick turn. And let's, yeah, let's keep on progressing on. Okay, come on, Chris. Let's go, man. I'm tapping the buttons. You guys might even be able to hear the tapping still. Okay. So, what's going on here? It looks like it was torn apart by animals. Not a good way to go. Yeah, so whatever was in here died a pretty messy death. Yep.
Careful. I saw something.
Yeah, so did I, Sheva. And that's probably not going to be a good thing. You can probably guess what exactly it is that we saw here. Also, Jesus, this rat is fucking gigantic. I would, like, piss myself if I saw a rat this big. I mean, that thing's the size of, like, a fucking Labrador. Jesus Christ. I've never really understood why that... Yeah, like, see, these are, like, normal dogs. Although they're obviously infested with something. You know, there's normal animals, there's goats and shit, and, like, that all makes sense, but... Yeah, I've never understood why the rat is so big. A cage for the lab animals, nothing in here, though. Yeah, you can go through and, like, look at all of them. Oh, boy. Yeah, so, okay. So you know what these are now? These are lickers. Yeah, they were growing lickers here. Which is a bit of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I need to... Yeah, we need to be very, very careful here, because these things are damn dangerous. They're dangerous in a different way compared to the, compared to, like, the Resident Evil 2 lickers. Come on. Die already, you fucker. There we go. Alright, good. And the sad thing is that they actually drop a pretty decent little gem. It's the lion heart there. I think it sells for like 2,500. So this chapter is actually the one that if you're ever like needing money and you're grinding it out to like upgrade a gun, this is the one that I normally recommend people go to. Alright. Yeah, let's keep on going because I'm pretty low on piss slammer right now. There we go. Thank you, game. And I think in here... might be... Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay, Sheva, you come here.
You grab it.
Roger.
Grab it. There we go. So the AK is going to be the next rifle I'm going to want her to use. And I'll probably go ahead and I'll probably... Yeah, I'll take away her MP5 when I'm done. Because this does more damage. But that's still not the rifle that I want her... Trying to get a good look at it if I can. Yeah, it's an AK-74 that has like a side-mounted, like, laser sight, which is weird. Alright. Well, let's see. Can't go that way, so let's keep on moving. I'm going to turn off the map now, because we don't need it anymore.
Thank God there weren't more of them.
Oh, Chris, don't say that.
We wouldn't last in a fight with a whole horde.
So, of course, these guys should know better. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to keep those shutters closed because there's no good reason not to.
I don't think they notice us.
Yeah, they don't because they notice us if we go... They notice us if we make noise.
We should be as quiet as possible.
Yes, we should, Sheva. And that includes if you kick open doors. Alright, let me look at something here. I don't really have... Sheva, come here. I want these.
Right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Sheva, you're going to give me these damn grenades. Thank you. Alright, so, of course, there's a sealed door. Yes, they did, Sheva. Which is a fucking problem, so we need to get down here. Now, there's a couple of ways that we can go about this. Okay, Sheva, you actually... Thank you. I was gonna say, you're gonna fucking shoot, girl? I'm actually going to try to hold off on activating the door, because there's an elevator behind us. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's an elevator behind us. Come on. Oh, fuck. Okay, torch? Ah, fuck. Okay. I need to just start shooting these things really, really quickly. Oh, this is actually super bad. So, yeah, when I press the elevator button behind me... Yeah, come on. When I press the elevator button, more of these things will spawn in. And I want to be very, very careful about doing that, because if you do that, it's really easy to get overrun by them. But the trade-off is that if you don't do that, then you end up being in a position where you can run out of ammo because of how many of them you have to fight. So it's going to be a little bit of a tough one. Yeah, shit, I only have one more of those things. What the hell? Oh, okay, I guess there are more of them. Yeah, let's go see if we can... Yeah, let's try to take out a couple more of them if possible. Because it is a fixed number of them, that much I know. Yeah, the number of lickers that are in this area is fixed, so we can actually... You can, in theory, kill them all. Which is really what I want to try to do. Okay, god, they're not dropping much in the way of money, shit. Okay. Alright, Sheva, let's go pull this. Yeah, and then it's going to take its sweet time going. So, yeah, again, if we do this now, the enemies go ahead and they, yeah, more of them will spawn, more of them will start rushing. And yeah, like, you thought that was bad? Yeah, if you thought that little horde was bad that I was fighting earlier, yeah, all of these just spawned in explicitly for this, so... Okay, Sheva, can I get the grenade, please? Okay. Come on. Yeah, I don't have the ammo or the cape... What? Oh, come on, don't... Oh, damn it. Come on. Okay, that's kind of bullshit that... Sheva. There, Jesus Christ. That's kind of bullshit. The grenade disappeared when I threw it. That's really annoying. Because I wanted to use that to actually delay them. I wanted to try to blow them away. Alright, well, whatever. So, Sheva, pick up this machine gun ammo, you idiot. And now let's go a little further on. Yeah, this area... This is another kind of interesting section, although I'm not a big fan of it.
What the hell?
This is in the pictures, too.
Wait, that means Jill might be here.
What have they done?
Jill. There's so many. They must be kidnapping people from all over the world to experiment on. It stopped.
Why?
Well, that's why.
So, say hello to, I think this thing is called U8. And this thing is a massive, massive pain in the ass. Because this thing is a big-ass bioweapon. Yes, they are. Yeah, this thing's a big-ass bioweapon that's going to constantly just fuck around and piss me off. Now what we have to do is we have to shoot the arms. And then it goes ahead, and when it does that, it collapses down. So there's actually a little trick to this fight. Yeah. Toss it in. If you toss frag grenades in, which actually also makes me really upset that I lost the other frag. Yep. Yeah, if you toss frags in, if you do that 3 times, you kill it. Now sadly, because I lost the other one, I'm not able to, I'm not going to be able to kill it like that, but it will weaken it to the point of being a little bit easier to kill. Okay, come on, Chris, let's go.
Have another one.
Yep, eat it, motherfucker. And luckily he dodges out of the way. And then, yeah, now the brain... Yep, now the brain is a little bit more exposed. Oh, shit. Yep. Come on, fucker. Yeah, come on, die already. Oh, shit. Okay, that sucks. You know what? I probably should just try to pop this thing's arms. Oh, shit. Oh, hang on, no, Sheva? Sheva, you give that to me right now. Thank you. I don't know where she got a grenade from, but okay. I'm not gonna complain. No, don't fucking do that. God damn it. Shit. Okay. So what those are like little, like, parasite mosquito-looking motherfuckers. Yeah, it goes ahead and it, like, vomits those out. Okay. Yep, okay. Come here, Chris. Let's go, buddy. Let's go blow this fucker up.
Just die already.
And there we go, that thing is dead. That's the easy way to do it. You can do it normally, because what happens is when it lands and its mouth is open, you just shoot it in the mouth a bunch. It just takes a lot more time, so using the grenades makes that a lot more efficient. And it's actually a little trick that not a lot of people know about. You really wouldn't come across that unless you just happened to have it fall in front of you while you had a grenade in hand. And I think it only works for the frag grenades. I don't think flashbangs or incendiaries work on it. So Jill isn't here.
Damn it. Where is she?
So what do you guys think she is?
How nice to finally make your acquaintance.
Who the hell are you?
Selegiona. She works with Tricep,
Nice. You've done your homework.
an officer in the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. Why?
As if I need to explain myself to you. Although, weren't you two given orders to retreat?
So it was you.
Where is Jill?
Jill, even if I did know, you think I would tell you?
Cut the crap. Tell me where she is.
As soon as you two are done with your little vigilante mission, you should leave. There's nothing here worth throwing your lives away for.
She's lying. She knows something.
It's time we get some answers.
And there we go. That was the end of chapter 5-1. Yeah, that boss fight is another one that's really tedious, because those little flying things, when it spawns them, if any of them hit you, you go down. Which just really sucks. So I think I just unlocked, yeah, the AK-74 there. So a couple of things. First things first, we're getting rid of your damn MP5. Because unless I'm completely mistaken, I think yeah, this has more firepower just by nature, even if it has a lower max capacity and reload. But again, she's just going to be using this until I get the next assault rifle anyway. And I also want to just quick sell a couple of things that we picked up so I can go do a few more upgrades. Like I want to get another upgrade for the pistol's capacity. Yeah, let's give that... God, I'm only at 50, Jesus. Oh wow, I have spare shotgun shells. Do I have... Yeah, I have some put away. You know what, let's actually... Yeah, let's go store the whole big stack of those. And let's actually keep on upgrading you as well. I'll sit on this one for now. And then I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, I don't really want anything... I don't really want anything else here, so let's just go a little bit further up.
So this was the facility Excella was talking about.
She's got us under surveillance. I can almost guarantee she sent that BOW to eliminate us.
You can ask her about that, and about Joe once we find her.
All right, let's find her then.
Yeah, that'll be the plan. I imagine Chris will probably just punch her in the face until she's dead. Alright, so actually, you know what I think I'm going to go ahead and do? I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. And next time, I think we're going to be going into somewhere a little bit different. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.